Happy Transformation Tuesday. I wanted to record this video. It's going in my Tuesday email. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you're not subscribed to my emails, please subscribe through my form on my website. I think it says like join the rapid revolution. You can subscribe to receive these emails. And essentially I walk you through everything in those emails and I'm sending them out once a week to help you on your healing journey. And if you're watching this through my email, thank you for clicking and for doing that essential kind of self-care that this promotes. I wanted to talk today about the concept of rest, and I was channeling into the themes of this week. And even through my own experience, it's become very clear that we're entering a phase of rest and rejuvenation, and the energies have been so chaotic, and we've been in this building and doing and going after things for so long. And oftentimes, because of the social conditioning or, because of our family saying, rest is lazy, whatever those things are, we can almost view rest as a luxury, or that it's something that we need to earn, or we have to do this thing in order to allow ourselves to rest and to retreat and to stay quiet. And there are so many people that I work with where we dispel these beliefs and we create safety in their systems so that when they are resting, they don't feel that kind of low level panic, like they should be more productive, or, all of the shoulds that come through their brain, and really creating an internal environment that allows them to rest and rejuvenate. And, the truth is that resting is just as important as doing. And it's the opposite end, right? It's the opposite end of building is resting. And we can't recuperate and we can't revitalize our body without rest. And the message that I'm going to share tomorrow was channeled from the Andromedan Council of Light. And I'm just going to share a little piece of it here. But they say rest is just as important as building, as working, as doing. It is the essential component to your health. If you believe you must earn rest, you unconsciously believe you must earn restoration. So I'm going to share that whole channeled message tomorrow. But this video is really to walk you through a practice called the New Behavior Generator, where we can take this theme of rest as an example and we can really embrace it, and we can start to reprogram our minds and bodies to know that it's okay and safe and appropriate and needed to rest. And so I'm going to guide you through this process on this video. Again, if you want additional tips and tools and things like that, modalities and healers, I send all of that out through my newsletter. But I want you to take this time. It only take a couple minutes, and really commit to practicing this. This is something that you can do on your own. And I'm just going to kind of give you a step-by-step guide and help you integrate the message of rest into your life. And so first, we're starting with awareness. We want to find a quiet space where we can focus. So maybe pause this, retreat, go somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed. Closing your eyes and asking ourselves, what do I want to do differently? We want to reflect on those changes that we want to make regarding what it means to rest in this case. You can do this with anything in your life, but we're going to focus on rest. Maybe for you, it's permitting yourself to kind of take a quiet pause, or to disconnect from distractions, or to spend time just being. So it's about bringing awareness to what is it that we want to do differently? What are we not doing now that we want to do in the future? What will give us that ability to really feel that restorative energy of rest? Second, we're going to visualize the new behavior that we're going to have. What we're going to do is we're going to look up to your right. I think that's maybe, am I doing right? I think it's up to the right. Hopefully my hand signals are working. not mirrored anyway. Up to the right, we're going to picture ourselves like we're watching a movie. We are going to practice this new form of rest. So we're going to see ourselves embracing quiet moments, honoring the natural rhythms of life, letting go of the belief that rest needs to be earned or that we have to be productive. What do you look like with our eyes up to the right? What do you look like in these moments of rest? How are you feeling in this new state of being? Where are you? What does your environment look like? Who's around you? Is there music playing? Is there a candle lit? Visualize all of these types of things that really encapsulate you resting. And remember that rest doesn't always mean sleep, right? I think a lot of us equate rest to sleep. It just means being, right? Allowing our body to feel calm and relaxed and not having to do. So third, we're going to step into this new experience. We're going to look down to our right. Okay, so we're first closing our eyes. We're bringing awareness into what we need to change. We're looking up to the right to visualize this new experience. And now we're looking down to the right to step into this new experience. We're going to allow ourselves to step into this experience and fully feel it. Know what it's like to rest without any guilt. What does your body feel like in a state of ease? Let every sensation flow through you and allow them to really inform your choices, right? If you're noticing, ooh, I can't get to a state of ease, I actually have some sort of level of anxiety or panic or um, unworthiness coming up, I encourage you to go download the 5 R's of transformation, work through these beliefs, through these feelings, get to the root cause, start to reframe them. If it's something that you don't want to work so hard at, book some time with me because it is really important to our overall, not only mental health, but physical health that we do allow ourselves to rest. So if you are noticing a conflict or some sort of resistance to this idea, it's time for a call. Okay, so now we've stepped into the experience with our eyes looking down. We're going to cycle through and refine. So we're going to repeat this cycle 3 times, right? So we're going to close our eyes. We're going to look up to the right. We're going to look down to the right. And we're going to keep going through this cycle. Are the beliefs or feelings that are coming up about rest misaligned? If we need to tweak the visualization until you find a version that feels right and natural for you, do that, right? Maybe adding or subtracting or envisioning different ways that you can rest. Maybe it's reading a book. Maybe it's being on the patio. Maybe it's going for a walk, right? Where no distractions are kind of had and you're listening to the birds, right? There's many, many ways to rest. And so we need to open up our minds into visualizing and being in those experiences of restoration. Next, we're going to future pace your restful choice. So what that means is that in the near future, when you want to choose rest, picture a specific context. Maybe it's when you've had a busy day and the kids need to eat and all of these things are kind of piling up and you need to go grocery shopping and you need to, whatever those things are. How can you take a moment in that time, even if it's 10 minutes to step away, to recharge, to rest, and to imagine what might trigger you in those moments to then create rest for yourself, to then create this pulling away, this disconnection, knowing that it's going to be there in 10 minutes when you get back, right? But you'll be able to heal yourself and you'll be able to stand in that situation in a more balanced way. So we're visualizing ourselves taking that step and that choice to rest. Then we're going to integrate and embrace rest as our new normal, right? Once we find the version that resonates for us, when we find what those moments of rest look like, we're going to cycle through this practice 4 or 5 more times until it feels like second nature. Okay. So again, closing your eyes, knowing what we want to change, up to the right, visualizing what it looks like, down to the right, being in those moments and in those feelings, and keep going through those things. I hope that this was helpful. You deserve rest. We don't have to be productive all the time. Nothing in nature is blooming 24/7, right? We are a part of nature. We need to honor our summer, spring, fall, winter seasons. And some people's seasons are shorter than others, and they may not match up with what's going on outside. But it's really, really, really important that we take this moment for rest and we take this moment for retreat and we start to lean into what our bodies need and what they're saying, because our bodies have innate intelligence and they're always trying to communicate with us. And if we can create that conscious awareness and subconscious program that allows it to speak through us and to us, we can truly heal. And so I would love to hear your comments in the section below in my YouTube channel. How are you honoring this moment of rest? How can you use this practice for other things that you maybe want to change in your life? And if, again, you need help through this and you want to really dissolve any stress around it and create new helpful beliefs, please schedule a free consultation with me. I'm Victoria. I'm the Rapid Renegade. I help you gain freedom from whatever is clouding your mind, your soul, your spirit, and your body, and truly find that resonance inside of you, and listening to your body, listening to your intuition, and truly becoming the best version of yourself. And rest is just a part of that. So um, please check out my channeled message. It's going to be up tomorrow. Check out my recent client interviews. And again, subscribe to my newsletter if you haven't already. I posted 2 new articles to my blog. One of them is Reframing Respect. It's about healing the masculine wound. And then the other one is the 4 horsemen in relationships and why awareness and communication aren't necessarily enough. So I encourage you to read through those and yeah, keep an eye out for the channeled message and try to give yourself this rest today and always.